What's up, XLM fam? Just wanted to make a quick update video, kind of give you my thoughts on where XLM is today. We're going to take a look at some price action and charts. We know there's been a lot of buzz around X and X payments, and will the Stellar network be leveraged for these X payments that are going to be on the X platform? And remember, shared about this in the last video, but over 220 million daily active users on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. That is, again, all still speculation, but with the ties with Jed McCaleb and Elon Musk, with the throughput, the fees, the cost, everything being so efficient on Stellar, to me, it only makes sense that Stellar Lumens will at least in some way be leveraged and used on the X platform. Outside of that, what kind of partnerships will they be making? So super excited for the future of XLM. And let's not forget either, that's just payments. Let's not forget the RWA narrative, the real world asset tokenization. 2025, I believe, a top 3 narrative will be RWA. We see what BlackRock has done, the amount of money that they poured in to tokenizing assets and funds. We see other banking giants such as JP Morgan Chase come out and say, you need to have Bitcoin in your portfolios. Digital assets are here to stay. Blockchain technology is great. This thing is only going to ramp up. And we take a look at a project like XLM sitting at number 16 on the coin market cap list at 45 cents at a $13.72 billion market cap. I think is grossly undervalued. And you take a look at over the last 7 days, and we'll get into the charts here in a second. Over the last 7 days, XLM had a really nice pop up from around 34 cents and has really held steady at that 45 cent level. Now we know Bitcoin is really running. It's over $102,000 at the time of recording. Some altcoins have ran, but we know how the market psychology works. Bitcoin starts going into large caps and then medium caps and small caps. And so I think it's only a matter of time, maybe a week, maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, who knows? I think we're going to see another big rally out of XLM, potentially towards that $1 threshold. Now let's take a look at the XLM chart. A couple of important things have happened. Now I've had this pattern here, and I'll throw off my indicator, my Ichimoku indicator. This pattern I kind of talked about that went on a little longer than I wanted it to and that I expected it to, but didn't fall below that 50% threshold, was this bull flag pattern. And we kind of were consolidating, making lower lows and lower highs. And eventually we broke out on this large daily candle. This was back on January 1st. So to open the new year, this candle took us from around 32.5 cents to a wick high of around 44.4 cents. We've since been consolidating, but important thing here, as I throw on the Ichimoku cloud, we blew through our cloud essentially with one candle. And you can see here, I love using this indicator because it's a very beginner. Once you figure out how to set it up, it's very beginner friendly. Just to slap this indicator on and say, where's support? Where's resistance? Is this a place I should enter, exit? As far as trading goes, of course, I'm not saying sell your bags. And also, if you are looking for a platform to trade XLM on, derivatives trading, without having a VPN or KYC in the United States, we do have a link. We partner with BuyDefi. That link is in the description. You get a 15% sign-up bonus. But important here, as you can see here, the following day after this large daily candle, we did try to break above our cloud on a wick up to that 45.8 cent level, but ultimately we failed and came back into the cloud. Now, the part here is to keep in mind is once price is within the cloud, this is a no trade zone. According to this indicator, you don't really want to put any longs. You don't really want to put any short positions here. Once price is in the cloud, you want to wait for a break above or a break below if you're looking for a short. And then what you were seeing here is we're seeing some consolidations on top of our cloud on the top end, which is very good. And we're also starting to see, as I expand this out, money flow has continued to stay green and our sentiment has been above our midline level, which is very, very bullish. One thing we're not seeing is a lot of volume. So what I expect to see and what I'm looking for before I enter into another long position, and I might miss a little bit of the move, but it's completely fine, is how much longer are we going to consolidate on top of this? Now, this cloud does expand to the upside for a short period of time, and then it starts to drop off. But the highest end of this top end of the cloud is around 45.27 cents. And so what I'm looking for is an uptick in money flow, is an uptick in sentiment, but more importantly, an uptick in volume. If we see that, because we've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 days where we stayed above the cloud and consolidated right at that support area, we want to see a big move to the upside with volume behind it And really the next stop we're going to see, which I think XLM will blow right by, is around 50 cents. And then really it's cycle highs, right? 61 cents. If we zoom out to the 4-hour, again, 4-hour looking really good as well from a cloud perspective. But on the 1-hour, we are kind of, again, in a no man's land. As we did break below the cloud on the 1-hour, we are still looking green. Volume has dropped off. But again, zooming out to the longer time frames, the chart for XLM is looking really, really good. Again, as long as the top end of that cloud does hold up. We can see here, we did fill our gap we created on the way down. This was the range here was 44.1 to around 47.68 cents. We did reclaim that. We did fill that actually on a wick, and again, consolidating around this 45-cent region. I'm totally fine with consolidation. What does that tell me? That tells me that the anchored price in traders and investors' minds of 45 cents is now considered cheap versus being down here around 33 cents. We didn't get a lot of consolidation as price almost immediately reversed in one single candle. One single candle, price immediately reversed, and we put in a higher high on the XLM chart. So things are looking good. My target, 50 cents, potential resistance. If we get past that, you might get some stoppage around 61 cents, and I think really up to the 80 cent to $1 level in the short term for XLM. Of course, longer term, we did do a price prediction video on XLM last week, the week of Christmas. Make sure to go check that out. And subscribe to the channel. We have an entire XLM playlist. If you're a fan, go check it out. And come watch our live show where we regularly cover XLM. We go live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next video.